Sports. Enjoy sports. Sorry for the little delay. I had a couple things I had to go ahead and take care of. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Yeah. Shout out to Ashmel holding it down. Infinity, Turan, Leonard Avery, Ryan Blair. What's good with everybody? Send the links out on y'all social media platforms so we can get a little bit more people in here because it don't look like YouTube really sending out the notifications right now uh, on my end because I'm not seeing a whole bunch of people in here as it stands right now. A Wheelock, what's good? Purple Drink, what's good? EB for Texas coach, absolutely. Berkeley Boss, what's good, man? Hezzy, what's good? See y'all who we got in here. There's a lot of echo. It's probably because I'm in this damn bathroom. Uh, Stephen Harris. Been trying to get in touch with Honcho. I think he been having a lot of personal things he's been having to take care of. Stephen Harris was good. Demarcus was good. Um, no, it's me. It's probably just because I'm in this bathroom. Is it bad or what? Diesel, what's good? Yeah. Everything all good, man. Yeah, I don't. It's nothing bad. I just think you just taking care of some other things. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Make sure it's shout out. Make sure I'm gonna shout out everybody. I guess probably because I just moved, it probably is not bouncing off of this damn door like how it was. But welcome to the stream. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into this video. Darren, Alonzo, what's good? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button if y'all as y'all get in. Bears versus the Texans. Well, I see this. I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as sweet as possible. Probably leading up, probably maybe 5 minutes or so until the actual game. Um, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of injuries that's taking place. That can be able to affect this game. Going back. Going as far as the Houston Texans are concerned. But it's kind of a game where I don't know exactly how it's gonna end up turning out because, quite frankly, I had to mute my microphone real quick. Had some other stuff I had to take care of. Yeah, but this is a game right now where it's not really looking too good for the Texans. I mean, I think Deshaun Watson is going to be magical. That's why I put it in the title. I think the fact that they're bringing Chad Hansen back up. Kiki's going to play. We're going to end up having a situation. Farrell Brown is going to be out. Farrell Brown and Brandon Cooks, they're going to be out for this game, which is going to be a detriment, as far as teams getting separation. I don't see how a bunch of separate guys like Jordan Akins, Duke Johnson, gonna have to definitely step up, especially since David Johnson isn't playing. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up getting CJ Prosize involved, when they can. Coulter, I'm not sure if he's playing or not, but if he plays, we're gonna see what we end up having in him. I'm not sure if he's gonna be active or not. I didn't see anything. All I saw was the inactive list. Oh, he's active. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we finna find out what we got in Isaiah Coulter. It was a lot of people who were screaming his name who've been wanting to see him for quite some time. So, now we get our shot. Hopefully, a guy like Kahale Warren, I'm not sure if he's going to play today, but if he does, he needs to show up because we have no way of really evaluating what he can bring to this football team. And right now, it's not a good look for him. I won't be surprised if the Houston Texans, maybe in the next year or so, try to bring in some more guys, at the tight end position to make that a strength instead of it being a weakness. Y'all make sure y'all, it's 24 y'all in here. Y'all better make sure y'all even it on up, man. We need the engagement to stay up because the engagement, the way that it was up last time, the videos were getting out. A whole lot of people got the video got way more views, and hey, it's only helping the cause out for the channel. So if y'all want this to blow up, y'all got to hit that like button. Um, but besides that, I think Deshaun Watson is going to really be able to take care of the Bears defense. I mean, it's going to be a situation where he's going to have to run today. He's definitely going to end up having to run. They're going to have to bring in a lot more design runs. I understand that the Bears defense for the most part is a legitimate defense, but to be honest, they can be had. They're not. Khalil Mack has never served or has been a problem versus the Houston Texans. He's never been a problem. The only game where he even had a slightly good game against the Houston Texans was the Mexico City game, Brock Osweiler, where we got robbed. But we're not gonna go down that lane. Any other game besides that, we have been taking care of business against Khalil Mack, whether he's in a Raiders uniform, and now we're gonna be taking care of that business while he's in a Bears uniform. Um, for me, it's just one of these situations where I know they have a stout fund. I know they got Akeem Hicks. I know they got a few guys, Leonard Avery. I know they got Eddie Jackson and Kyle Fuller. And honestly, the secondary should be able to pose a problem for the Houston Texans. Unless, guys are just finding ways to get real crafty. They get behind zones. They're actually separating in some kind of way, and and the Chicago Bears defense are just not prepared for them. I think Deshaun Watson is going to be a major problem, and I see no way that I just feel like this is a game where Mitchell Trubisky is going to end up making a whole lot of mistakes, especially if he's the starter. I don't see Nick Foles starting this game, so that's what I want anyway. I want the conversation to be the Bears have I want Deshaun Watson to go off so bad this game just so they can say and they can see it up close and personal. They've seen how he's played against other football teams, and I don't see this being the year that the Chicago Bears get a win against the Houston Texans, regardless of how depleted we got. We still got DW4 on our side. He gonna be able to make it happen. He's still putting the ball down against legitimate defenses. Against a legitimate defense last week, he put 341 yards up. So the Colts are way more or a stingier defense than the Chicago Bears, in my opinion. They caused more pressure. They had a better quarterback. They had the better team overall. But where I do see some problems being posed for the Houston Texans is within the secondary going against Allen Robinson. I think Allen Robinson is going to be able to go up and go snag on a couple of these, snag a couple of balls in these games. I think depending on how they use Tariq Cohen and David Montgomery, I don't know, man. Depending on how they use these guys can gash us. Tariq Cohen especially, because you can get him in the screen game and because he can take a wheel route and take that bitch to the house. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that they could do offensively, but the way that the defensive front has been playing for the Houston Texans, I don't really see Trubisky really being comfortable with it within the pocket. They're gonna have to make sure that they have a guy spying on him because if he's able to get up out of the if he's able to get out of the pocket, he can hurt you with his legs. Who's out for the Texans boy? What's good? Who's out for the season? Who you talking about? Does the rest of the team want EB or is it just D-Dub? Bro, they gonna follow his lead. Trust me. I think Eric Bieniemy is the leading candidate. It's not even a debate. I think the media is doing a lot more because every time they talk about a coach for the Houston Texans, everybody is talking about is talking about Eric Bieniemy. Conklin. Conklin. Who the hell is Conklin? Who the hell are you talking about? Who the hell is Conklin? You mean Cohen? Is that who you meant? What happens if maybe it's hyped up like this and he turns up, bro? He has no real reason to turn down the offer. Oh, okay, he was talking about Cohen. Oh, okay, all right. Well, David Montgomery. David Montgomery is in a situation where he can. I mean, he's had a couple of good games. No, it's all good, bro. I was like, huh, cool. Who the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, it's one of them. It's one of them moments. It's one of them moments, bro. But it's all good. Appreciate it though. Um, yeah, they went off rushing on the Lions. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But it's the Lions too. So and this is how I know Deshaun Watson is going to be because what didn't Matthew Stafford just put up 400 yards against the Bears defense last week? We put up 300 some yards. What I forgot how. Yeah, we put up. Deshaun put up. Deshaun went crazy against the Lions. The Bears are not going to be a problem. I understand they do have some playmakers who will end up making the plays, which I already mentioned. I think David Montgomery can get something done. Jimmy Graham, I don't really see him being an issue. He could be an issue, but you can't really trust Jimmy Graham. You can't really trust Jimmy Graham at this point. I understand their defensive front is A1. You know, they got Roquan Smith. You know, he's nothing to sneeze at. They got Akeem Hicks. They got Leonard Floyd. You know, they got Khalil Mack. They got a few guys up here who can make the problem. But I really think Khalil Mack is going to get stonewalled. If he has to go up against Larry Tunsil, that's an easy wash in my opinion. I just see that. I don't even see that being a matchup. I think even Titus Howard at this point, he'd be able to take care of Titus in certain situations, but he won't be able to bull rush Titus Howard, which is his biggest strength in the pass rushing game. Left wish OC next year. I'm all for that. You know, I'm for that. Jesus Olivio, what's good? King Jaja, what's good with y'all? LaMarcus Hicks, feel y'all ain't shout out. TJ Weaver, King. Let me see what's who got. Texas boy, I don't know if I had shot you out. Larry Martin, what's good? See if we missed anybody else. I don't want to make sure I miss everybody. Make sure everybody get their love. No, we ain't missed nobody. Everybody caught up. We good. Yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button too. Florida's on the Rams. Okay, well, it's so many guys that they really don't have on this football team. The only person I'm really worried about in their secondary is Eddie Jackson. Kyle Fuller. I expect him to have a certain success against the guys that we have on the field. If Brandon Cooks is on the field, at the very least, I feel like this could be a matchup for him that that he could very well take advantage of anybody that we have on the field today. He should. He should take advantage of whoever we have on the field today. If a guy like Coulter shows up in his very first game in Week 13 against, one of the top 15 corners in the league, if he shows up against him, then what is that really going to end up saying about Kyle Fuller and his defense? The Bears, honestly, should win this game. They have a better running game than us. We have a depleted roster right now in terms of our secondary. Our best corner is down. Who else we got? We missing our slot receiver. We're missing our slot receiver in Cobb. We're missing David Johnson, which he wasn't going to contribute anything anyway, but it's just the namesake. We're missing Crossing is to start. Set to start as what? As corner or safety? And go ahead and drop that in the chat. As corner? Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna look, man. But I think the major thing about it though is that Allen Robinson, doesn't have the deep speed to really beat us. He can go up and go get that thing though, so that's something we're gonna end up having to watch out for. I'm gonna give him his respect. We didn't play against him a few years when he was in the Jags uniform, so we know what he brings to the table. But I don't really see anybody behind him who's going to make really any noise. I think the only person you really have to worry about is Allen Robinson in the passing game. Jimmy could take advantage of these linebackers and these safeties if they go to sleep today. So we just have to make sure that the middle of the field is not wide open for Jimmy Graham. I think if you end up leaving that open, then the Houston Texans can end up having a long day, and they can end up making Mitchell Trubisky look like he's a fucking, a star in this football league. And this is not the game just because we have injuries that they have to lay down. They have to bring that pressure the same way they brought against the Colts last week. I think Mitchell Trubisky, even though he has a little bit more athleticism, this guy is not that accurate. His balls sail. He's impatient. He doesn't trust his line the way that he is, and if the running game doesn't help him, then he's a dead man, behind that offensive line. That's just how I feel about it. Even with what we have right now, the Bears have never been in a situation, with the exception of the 2012 season, to even be competitive with the Houston Texans. Um, the game in 2016 was a little bit closer because Brock Osweiler was a horrible quarterback. Hanson is going to end up doing his thing, but I'm not going to. Honestly, he could end up having a bigger game than he did last week, and the major reason why I say that is because he went up against a tougher defense last week against the Colts. So because they're probably going to be gunning for Kiki this game more often than not, I think he's going to be able to find his way, in the fact that he already has some consistency with Deshaun Watson, having worked with him heavily in the offseason, and showing what he was able to do game one against a division rival says a whole lot. So that's why I think he's going to end up having a decent game along with Kiki. Let me know. We released him and the Bears signed him. Kiki is banged up. Our tight ends might eat most of the game. Jordan Akins is going. Of all the people on this football team, one person who's going to definitely have to step his game up is Jordan Akins. I think Jordan Akins, Duke Johnson are going to have to step up big time. We got 35 people in here. Man, we need y'all to go ahead and even them likes up. It's 8 people. It's 8 haters up in here. LaDarren R, what's good? I really want to see what John Reed, but he's out this game. John Reed is out this game. Mr. Trubisky is better than Carson Wentz. No, I wouldn't go that far, bro. I wouldn't go that far, Graffer. I wouldn't go that far. I respect your gangster and all, but I wouldn't go that far. No, I wouldn't. I won't do that. Ryan Blair, what about the safety we had? He was kind of decent. What safety are you talking about specifically? Who would you give for OC? In the off season, we have some options, man. Um, I'm not really against Tim Kelly staying with what he's been able to do with Deshaun Watson, posting the best numbers that he's posted at this point of his career. I think he's going to end up smashing all of his records. It's just a shame that the team is depleted. The team has been, so underran, and now guys are starting to want to make sure that they start taking this team more seriously, because they realize what they have even without DeAndre Hopkins being at the helm, and they seeing how Deshaun Watson is playing. I think once you get a few guys back, excuse me, excuse me. Once you get a few guys back, who's no telling? I think the line is going to end up having to be upgraded, in the guard spots. You can't keep any of these guys that we have right now. I think they're a true detriment, and they make these tight end. They make these tackles. At least within Titus Howard, they don't really help him out really at all. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm all for David Garrard, Byron Leftwich. I'm all good for those guys to come this way. Eric Bieniemy is, of course, the head coach, and if he has any input, especially with a guy like Tim Kelly, I feel like him and Tim Kelly, with what they be able to make, and the fact that guys from the Andy Reid coaching tree are very successful. Sean McVay has already went to a Super Bowl. He's already the team was looking bad last year. Now they're a great team all over again. Like the Rams, the 3 or the 4 years that Sean McVay has been with the Los Angeles Rams, they've been good. So. You have a lot of guys who are having a lot of success out of that Andy Reid coaching tree. They're very innovative. They know how to get guys open. And with a guy like Deshaun Watson, you only make it way easier, when as long as you have the pieces and you have the coaching staff to really teach these guys what it is that they need to be doing on the field in situational football situations. Pass on Peterson. No, I'm not a fan of Peterson. Doug Peterson got a chip, but he got that with Frank Reich. Don't forget it. He doesn't get that without Frank Reich. You see how his football team has went down since Frank Reich has left, and you see how the Indianapolis Colts' success has improved since Frank Reich has been the head coach. Yeah, so he doesn't do that without Frank Wright. That's point blank period. Frank Wright should have been the head coach, not Doug Peterson. Um, no, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that, Ashman. Doug Peterson in no capacity. I do not want him on this football team. I'm seeing Saley. I'm seeing Eric Bieniemy, of course. I'm seeing the Harbaugh situation. I'm seeing, you can get Dabo out of the equation. He's not leaving Clemson. Um, who else? We have a lot of options at this point. You have a lot of options. I wouldn't. In my opinion, I think D Ford carrying Tim. No, I won't say that. No, I won't say that because it's a lot of plays. It's a lot of innovative things that we have seen since Bill O'Brien has been out, and it's a lot of aggressive play calls that we've seen that O'Brien just would not make. He just would make. No, I really believe no Tim Kelly. He really knows what he's doing, and the fact that without Bill O'Brien, the numbers that Deshaun Watson has put up with Tim Kelly calling the plays, we can't deny what he's done. The man is. Do you realize the Texans have the second best pass offense, and and Deshaun Watson is second in the league in passing, only to Mahomes. I mean, that's saying something. We have never been this high, with the exception of Deshaun's rookie season. That's it. I mean, outside of that, what are we really talking about? I think Deshaun he listens to Deshaun and what he wants. Cool Amber was good. Gibson he decent too. Who? Deshaun Gibson? You mean the bum who played for us last year, bro? That dude is trash, bro. Tashawn Gibson, bro. Tashawn Gibson sucks. Like, why are we give? Like, we're not finna do that. We're not finna act like Tayshawn Gibson is the truth. He's not. That dude sucks. Hot takes and cold feelings. What's good? Trill, what's good, man? I guess now they starting to send out the damn. I guess because the video's getting a little longer. They're starting to. Come on, man. It's GJ for GM. We already know what it is. We already know what it is. It's GJ for GM. Lamar Hicks, now get rid of everything O'Brien touched. And I'm with that sentiment. I'm with that. I can understand it, but I feel like the quarterback coach that we have, Quincy Avery, he has to stay. Quincy Avery has to stay. He has nothing to do with O'Brien. He was the quarterback coach for Russell Wilson, and look at what that's done for Deshaun Watson. We can clearly see, the what he's been able to do with Deshaun Watson. So he ain't going nowhere. He has to stay. We talking about guys who are on the coaching staff. He has to stay. 45 people in here. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Smith, Carl Smith. I've heard his name, but why not? Why not? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Trill. Carl Smith. Kelly got to go. Why does Kelly have to go? Why does Tim Kelly have to go? Only because Bill O'Brien brought him here? Oh, Carl Smith, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Carl Smith, my bad. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Jay Walker, 6550. What's good, bro? Um, he just taking care of some personal things, bro. He revamping some things. He doing some things behind the scene. Everything all good though. I'm so glad that sports. I haven't read the article yet. I haven't read the but I'm gonna definitely check that out. I might end up reading it while we doing in the Discord today. Um, got mad at Kelly when he didn't score like three quarters last game. Oh, I get it. I get it. Damn, what happened? What did he do? What did he do, Ashmel? Damn. Well, oh no, I got it, man. I got it, man. I got it. Me and Spitz still holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Spitz gonna end up more than likely end up doing that, and I'm gonna end up doing a live stream as soon. He can. Oh yeah, bro. Oh no, yeah, we don't do that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh okay, yeah. Y'all did the right thing. Yeah. Hold it down. If EB comes, Kelly is gone. It's not a guarantee he's gone. it's not a guarantee you're going because when you really think about, I mean, I really last game I'm not really gonna touch on that because I'm trying to keep this game, this stream kept to the Bears. But I think the way that the Bears end up really making a whole lot of noise today is if they end up bringing a lot of stunts because I seen the way stunts were hurting us the last game. Oh, defensively, I seen the way that Justin Houston and these guys were coming free, Danico Autry and shit like that, and it didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those situations where, you get these guys, the offensive line under a certain amount of pressure, and they start to make mental mistakes, like a certain somebody did at the end of the game. But you know, we already know what that is. We need to go ahead and get these lights up, though. I know that. He was the first pick of Mahomes last year and the year before. Who? Who you talking about? Tayshaun Gibson? Man, fuck. Bro, that bullshit interception he caught. Bro, that was a sail pass. It wasn't like he just was guarding the hell out of somebody, went up and just got that hoe. Bro, did you see how that ball sailed and Mahomes had through in the end zone and that Tayshaun Gibson caught? Like, come on, man. Like, that wasn't like... you have to judge interceptions in a certain way. Like that interception that Roby caught earlier this year against who was that? AJ Brown in the Titans game on that post route. That's an interception. That's how you go up and go get that thing. That shit that Tayshaun Gibson did, bro. That shit, like, come on, bro. Even the interception, even the pick six, he even getting up. I mean, I can give him more credit for the pick six because he took that hoe to the house against the Falcons. I give him way more credit for that. But the interception he got against Mahomes was, I mean, it was just a pass that sailed, and he threw that the way that he did because he thought that penalty was on the Texans when it wasn't. Greg Roman, bro, you can't judge Greg Roman. Greg Roman, who are we talking about? Oh, we talking about Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator for the Ravens? He ain't trash, bro. He ain't trash. It's just Lamar Jackson is not what everybody thought he was. And let's be even more frank when it comes to the Ravens. Nigga, besides Hollywood Brown and Mark Andrews, who do they have to throw the ball to? Let's be serious. Let's be serious, bro. Yeah. We regular T today. We ain't V-neck today. Yeah, we didn't go V-neck today. Honestly, I don't even have no V-necks right now. I gotta go get me some more fresh V-necks. But I'm not gonna lie. The only play I remember him on was, yeah, I mean Willie Snead. Willie Snead just looked good against us because our corners is straight dookie. But anything besides that. Bro, who do they have? They have a phenomenal running game, which is where they make their claim to fame really is. You can't judge the Ravens off of their receiving options. They don't have no real receiving options. Hell, if you want to be serious, Hollywood Brown is not even a one. Yeah, they got Dez, but Dez ain't played football in 3-4 years. Really? Dez Bryant? Really? That's what we doing now? Niggas that don't play football for 3-4 years just supposed to magically come on the Ravens and automatically be a viable option? I don't think so. That's not how this works, bro. Football don't work like that. It don't work like that, bro. But Lamar can't elevate his receivers, bro. How can you elevate niggas that ain't that good? I just gotta say it, D. Pritch. How can you elevate? None of them receivers that they have over there are that good. Hollywood Brown is a deep threat, and at the end of the day, if you press him off the line, he could be taken advantage of. They don't have nobody with no string. He don't have no Will Fuller on his team. He don't have no DeAndre Hopkins. He don't even have to have no DeAndre Hopkins. If he don't have no Stephon Diggs on his team, he don't have no Adam Thielen. He don't have niggas who gonna route you on that football team. So. I mean, last year, the receivers were playing a hell of a lot better. What they doing this year, don't know. Duvernay, yeah, he's underwhelmed this year. Of course, who didn't want Hopkins? I think if the market would have been open, if the market would have been open, because we all know Easter being fucking Bill O'Brien lied about that trade, talking about they reached out to Hope. It's no way you reached out to him because dudes would have been offering first round picks left and right. It's some teams out here, that's all they needed was a top end receiver. Yeah, so you can't really judge. You can't really judge right now. I think because of some of the things that they're doing, because of the skill set and what Lamar has available to him. I can understand people wanting to put the blame on Lamar for not making the throws, the necessary throws. I can understand that because he's culpable in all of this. But to say that you know Greg Roman trash because his quarterback can't get it done. I mean, he just made this dude an MVP last year, so he's immediately trash because of a down season by Lamar Jackson. I mean, I don't know how that works, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. No, Charles, what's good, homie? Um, yeah, Watson thriving with nobody and is putting pressure on him. No, I get that, but I never thought that Lamar is a better athlete than Deshaun. He's not a better quarterback. Nobody has ever. Only Ravens fan. Only certain fans that value that read option shit. And I get you. He's a very dangerous quarterback, but he'd be even more dangerous if he had more legitimate options. On the perimeter. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, act like the dude a bum. Come on, bro. If we didn't have Deshaun Watson, we would want the hell out of Lamar Jackson, and we can't act like if you put Lamar Jackson on this football team with the weapons that we at least had before they went down, his passing statistics are up, and to act as if he can't throw the ball at all is ridiculous. We can't act like that. Is he better than Deshaun Watson? Absolutely not. Not in any capacity. But he's not. He's not a bum though. He's not a bum. People act like he Baker Mayfield or something. Come on, bro. Stop. Come on, man. We know what's up. Um, he all right in route running, not the best. Has good route running though. Yeah, he does. I mean, Hanson. I'm willing to. The reason why Hanson last week is so good and why I'm so is because of the team that he went against. If he would have did this against the Jags, I wouldn't have been impressed at all. If he would have been, the fact that he did this against the Colts is what has me thoroughly impressed, and that's why I'm willing to say he can be able to get things done against this Bears football team because their outside linebackers, they're pretty decent. They got a very good defensive front, and Roquan Smith, he's official. But like I was saying, that secondary besides Fuller and Eddie Jackson, I'm not really worried about. They can be taken advantage of. And against quarterbacks like Deshaun Watson, I just don't see them being able to take him really out of the game. If they had problems with Matthew Stafford last week, then they stand no chance against Deshaun Watson. Want to see? Yeah, we all want to see more Warren. We all want to see more. But at the end of the day, he's proving he's a failed draft pick at this point. He can't stay healthy. He can't get on the field. When he is on the field, he ain't doing shit. Jelani Williams, what's good, man? What's good with you? Welcome to the stream. Jack Eastock, we can finally see what Colton can do. Yeah, we can. We finally can. Yeah, we finally can. Oh yeah. You already know. Go ahead and flood the chat with the MMF into the MMMFWs. You already know what to do. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start to bring this video to a close because I know the game is gonna be approaching soon. So go ahead and y'all. I want y'all to go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give y'all my score predictions. I'm gonna tell you how I think this game is gonna end up going. I see this game. For some reason, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of penalties in this game. I feel like it's gonna be some false starts by the offense. I feel like the run game is going to, for the most part, be shut down by the Bears defense. But I think we are going to air the hell out of the ball, even with the guys that we got right now. I think that Deshaun puts up another game of 300 plus yards. I think Kiki and Hanson do it again. I think they do it again. I think they end up getting 100 yards apiece. But I don't see the game being like a shootout or like a crazy high scoring game. I see like a. I'm what you asked me. I see a 24. I see a 24-18 score. That's what I see. I see 24-18. I see a guy like Allen Robinson. He's gonna get his because we don't have a corner on here to really stop him. You're gonna have some guys who are gonna be able to run with him, and the fact that Phillip Gaines is out this game, I think that helps a whole lot. I think that helps out a whole lot. Um, I see a situation where, Mitchell Trubisky is going to end up looking a hell of a lot better because we have so many guys out, and he's probably going to be able to put up about 280 yards against this Houston Texans defense. So I don't want to give him the respect of saying he's going to do anything more than that. But if he ends up throwing 300 plus, I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised at all. I mean, look at the secondary that we have right now. It's out of there. It's out of there, man. And Deshaun Watson, I see him taking at least 2 to 3 sacks today. I could see that. I could very well see him taking 2 to 3 sacks. Um, but I see Trubisky getting sacked like 3 or 4 times his damn self. I think he's just gonna end up making a mistake, and I see Mitchell Trubisky actually throwing through 2 interceptions against the Houston Texans defense today. That's what I see. So overall, I see 28-14. That's gonna go towards the Houston Texans. This game, for the most part, is gonna seem a lot. The score is gonna indicate that it's gonna be closer than it really is. I think for the vast majority of the game, the Texans gonna end up being in a situation where they have great command of this football game. But I won't be surprised if we end up seeing a return kick against the Kadaro Patterson. We're gonna have to watch out for that dude today. I won't be surprised if he runs a punt return or a kick return against us today. I'm gonna put that out there right now. Don't be surprised if field position is in the favor of the Chicago Bears today. Don't be surprised. That dude's a problem, and I think the fact that we're gonna end up having some guys that I don't think the special teams is going to be as good as they played, over the past few weeks, and Kaimi Fairbairn is gonna struggle with this win. I just see it. I see Kaimi Fairbairn struggling with this win, but the Bears kicker is definitely gonna be struggling in this win because they haven't had a good kicker in years. So that's why I have this game the way that I have it. I think this game is going to come down to some kicks. I think Deshaun Watson isn't going to go crazy. I think on the yards, he's going to end up having a bunch of yards, but I think altogether he's only going to end up having like 2 touchdowns. He might end up having 2 passing touchdowns, and he might end up rushing for about 45 yards or so. But y'all go ahead and y'all drop y'all mark my motherfucking words in the chat and let me know how y'all feel about this football game as well as y'all score predictions. 33-18 Texans, okay. 2010 Texans, okay. Jonathan Jackson, okay, I see you. Mitch playing hero ball today, no doubt. Yeah, he has to, bro. Because this is that game where they're gonna be talking. And the Bears media has definitely been pumping this game up because you already heard somebody say something to Deshaun Watson. But like, how can he be thinking about Mitchell Trubisky when Mitchell Trubisky ain't on his level at all? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even a comparison. Nobody has ever mentioned Mitchell Trubisky being an MVP candidate, let alone a top 10, top 5 quarterback ever. He will never be in that situation. Even if he goes to another football team, he's not going to be like how Ryan Tannehill is to the Tennessee Titans. He doesn't have the talent to do that. 36-24, damn. The defense may let the foot off the gas. Let that sink in. Let what sink in? Mahomes and Watson, number 1 and number 2 in passing yards, respectively. Oh, yeah. I already mentioned that. I already mentioned that. He's not better than Baker. He's not better than Lamar. He's not better than Justin Herbert. He's not better than Tua. I don't think so. I understand Tua and Herbert. Bro, Herbert has already proved he's better. Joe Burrow already better than Mitchell Trubisky. And these are like 6, 7 quarterbacks who got drafted after this dude. 34-14 Texans and MMF. Oof. Bro, y'all predicting. I see a few of y'all predicting a blowout. 27-17 Texans. Okay. All right then, man. 31-24 Texans. Okay. Any Bears fan? We got any Bears fans in here? I don't think we've seen any Bears fans in here today. Normally they come to these videos and they normally show love because they got a deep ass fan base. But we'll probably end up seeing something for them because I'm definitely gonna get a stream ready for the live stream. Make sure I have all that already taken care of. You know, when this game's over, so y'all make sure that y'all tune in to Third Coast Sports TV when the game is immediately over. We're gonna get right on into it. 29-25. That's an ugly ass score. Diesel. That is an ugly score. 29. I don't see too many 29 scores. The Houston Chicago connection. Thank you, Jay Prince. Yeah. You know he fucking with some icons out of Chicago who will remain nameless. Yeah, but let me go ahead and check this time. Oh yeah, it's 12:52. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Make sure I'm getting everything right. Y'all make sure if y'all in the Sauce Discord, make sure y'all go ahead and y'all jump in that. We're gonna be deep in there talking about this football game. I'm probably gonna be streaming the game on my phone because I don't have any other way of watching it. Mike Rabel, what's good, man? Appreciate it. Outside of the Texans, what do you think? What do you think about the Rockets? The Rockets, from my understanding, the Rockets gonna end up being a pretty decent team. You know, I mean, I see it in a lot of people saying a whole bunch of shit about James Harden and he this and he that. I was like, whatever. He's still the best player on the team. So for anybody to act like he not, it's ridiculous. He's still gonna play for us. He's still gonna show up and show out. You know, when it comes to playoff time, we're gonna see what we got. D'Antoni not here no more, so we're gonna see, you know, how the scheme is gonna end up changing up. Probably gonna end up paying a whole lot more attention to the Rockets this year, most certainly. Okay, Colts are gonna have 100 yards today. Hey, it could happen. He already, Chad Hansen already got 100 yards, but we're gonna see. I don't want to put too much. I want to put some more respect on his name once the game is over. I want to actually see it. I want to see what these boys go ahead and get in. But it is what man, shut up, Trill, bro, get out of here with all the bullshit, bro. We don't. It ain't no Lakers support up in here, bro. We don't support them boys. We don't support the purple and gold. We don't do that. Kevin Harlan calling the game nice. Okay, all right. Colter will have the longest play of the game today, 64-yard run. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. It was cool chopping up with y'all. Make sure I'm holding it down while you know, Honcho is down for right now. So make sure that you guys check out the live stream. It's gonna be set up already. I'm gonna make sure the links are set up. Make sure once I set it up, you guys should be able to come on YouTube, be able to see when the live stream is gonna actually happen, so you can send links and share the streams on your social platforms. That would be much appreciated. Let a friend know we're gonna be going live. Welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. Talk sports, love sports, enjoy sports. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Let's watch the Texans get this dub against the Bears and stay undefeated against them all time. Y'all take it easy.